Hello everyone, welcome back to the PC Pal. Today, we're diving into an issue that almost every computer user has faced at some point, a slowly deteriorating PC. Over time, your computer might feel sluggish, programs take longer to load, and even basic tasks feel like a chore. But how can you really know if your computer is slowing down over time? In today's video, I'll walk you through some simple and quick checks to help you figure out if your computer is truly slowing down or if it just needs a little maintenance. Let's jump right in. Step 1. Measure startup time. First, let's start with one of the most obvious indicators, startup time. Track how long it takes from the moment you press the power button to when your desktop is fully loaded and usable. Grab a stopwatch on your phone or just use the clock. Write down the time. If your startup time used to be around 15 seconds and now it's over a minute, that's a sign something has slowed down. Use a benchmarking tool like Boot Racer to log your startup times automatically. It keeps track of the times for you, so you'll have a record of any slowdown trends. Step 2. Run a benchmark test software. Download a benchmarking tool, like PCMark or Cinebench. Run a benchmark test and save the score it provides. This score gives you a baseline of your computer's performance. Run the test periodically, like every 3 to 6 months. If you notice a drop in scores over time, that's a clear sign of slowing performance. Write down or screenshot your benchmark scores and keep them in a folder. That way, you can easily compare results. Step 3. Check Task Manager for resource usage. Open Task Manager by pressing Ctrl+Shift+Escape. Go to the Performance tab and monitor CPU, memory, and disk usage. If your CPU and memory usage are constantly high, even when you're not running anything major, this could signal slowdowns due to background tasks, malware, or too many startup programs. Look at the Startup tab in Task Manager as well. Disable any unnecessary programs that launch at startup to improve overall speed. Step 4. Track file load and save times. Another great way to check for slowdowns is to monitor the time it takes to open and save files, especially large ones. For example, opening a 1 GB video or a large photo album. Time how long it takes to fully load. The same goes for saving. If you work with video, graphic design, or code, pay attention to whether it's taking longer than it used to. Step 5. Monitor internet speeds, if it's internet related. Sometimes it feels like your computer is slowing down when it's really your internet connection. Use a speed test tool like speedtest.net to see if your internet speeds are consistent. If your speeds are significantly lower than what you're paying for, it could be an ISP issue, or you might need to reboot your router. Step 6. Look for warning signs of storage issues. Your storage drive, especially if it's an older hard disk drive, can slow down over time. Use a tool like Crystal Disk Info to check your hard drive's health. If you see warnings like caution or bad, it might be time to replace your drive with a new one or upgrade to an SSD. SSDs not only extend your computer's life but also drastically improve speed. Step 7. Regular maintenance checkup. Finally, one of the best ways to keep an eye on slowdowns is by performing regular maintenance. Run disk cleanup or a similar tool to delete temporary files. Run a virus scan to check for malware or spyware that might be hogging resources. Update your operating system and drivers. Sometimes these updates can greatly improve performance. And there you have it. By following these steps, you'll have a clear sense of whether your computer is slowing down over time. If you found these tips helpful, Please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the PC Pal for more tech tips, troubleshooting guides, and much more. Got any questions? Drop them in the comments below, I'd love to help. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your PC running smoothly.